Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 19th, 20th, 21, and 22nd. That's Monday through Thursday. Now, this is a general reading, so you know I'm going to be using, of course, my Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now we are coming to the end of Cancer season, and we will be entering into Leo season. So you'll see there's what I call the long readings, and that'll be from July 22nd to August 22nd. Please take a look at those. I've also posted in the community page, and I'm doing this in the descriptions too, so they should be popping up with this, how to navigate through the readings. I do 2 readings a week. They're what I call the short readings. Once a month, right before the new season is coming, I do the long readings. So please take a look at that. Now, a couple of things. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to let the message out. No filters, or at least try not to filter too much with my own interpretation, maybe? Let's put it that way. We do have some interesting energies that are going on. Leo season has a lot of bizarre stuff going on. So, and we've got the 2 full moons in Aquarius, which I think is extremely unusual. I really didn't research it, but it is, to me, I think that's an unusuality. And then there's other things going on too. So take a look at the longer readings. That will be, I talk about that part in the introduction. Also too, we do have some word on solar storms happening. So, if you're having headaches, if you're feeling a little nauseated, if you just have this sense of something unusual happening, a lot of this energy is going on right now. Now, any of the cards that are reversed usually mean stronger message. Please take a look at that. And the court cards do have different types of energies to them also besides what's being shown. I talk about that if they come up. Let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we are going to do a couple of cards, just the overlying energy, and this is with the Waite Rider traditional tarot. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. And this could be very personal to you, but this is very much an overview in kind of the world type of energies. And we do have some very bizarre things going on. The solar storms, I do think that they're affecting people not necessarily positively, and we know that that's going on. So this is one of the reasons. When the people that comment to me, we have a little bit of a communication going on, and I feel that you were brought here for a reason. And I think the main reason is that we can encourage each other to keep our vibrations high. There's a lot of low vibration people, energies out there, and we need to help to counter it. So just know that. That's kind of like we're on a mission. We're on a mission. So let's see what we might have. And let's see, we're going to pull 3 cards from the Waite Rider or the Rider deck. Sometimes it goes by that. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we might have. Make them pretty. Okay, I don't know if these are reversed or not, so we'll just flip them. First card. Okay, so now this is the one that people say, can you put this back in the deck? Okay, this is reversed. This is a 3 of Swords. And also, too, remember, numbers have meanings. Numbers are very, very strong. I just give you a little peek into the numbers. But numbers is a way of communication from the angelic force, the angelic realm. Okay, so when I tell you to go and take a look at these numbers what I'm saying is, you can meditate, pray over the numbers, and sometimes the energies will, sometimes the messages can come, but sometimes it's really easy to just go to the internet, type in the numbers, and put angelic meanings or what do these numbers mean? And then read read the pop-up, do the search engine, read what pops up, and see what really, really resonates with you. So three has a lot of interesting energy too. So there is the power of three. When you do something 3 times, say something 3 times, have 2 other people with you in agreement. Very strong energy there. Also Trinity energy. Also creativity energy. So this is, and what is creativity? Creativity is, the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new venture. So here we have the 3 of Swords. And like I said, this is the one that people generally like you to just kind of put back in the deck and let's just not think about this. The 3 of Swords is an interesting one. Swords is air energy. It is our Gemini, our Libra. It's also our Aquarius energy, and we do have those, those full moons coming up. So, this is our thoughts, our plans, hearing news also. So if you look at this, there's the storm clouds behind it, but yet it is not necessarily raining on top of it. So something is behind us. Something is behind us. The other thing about the swords, if you look, it is in a heart. So this is something that is hurtful. This is something that has basically something that we did not want to really deal with or want to deal with even now. But if you look at this, if you had 3 swords sticking in your heart and these were current, you would be, excuse me, a bloody mess, okay? These are usually older wounds that you are not necessarily dealing with or facing in the present. So this is when I tell you that this is when higher power, and I'll talk about higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is to you, the source, that's personal for you, okay? Okay. So it's kind of saying that this is a weight that you are still carrying with you. So so if we're doing this for an overview of the world, this is a weight that continues, and we're just darn old tired of it. This is some energies that are kind of like, it is time for us to push them off. It is time for us to start healing. It is time. So this is kind of that energy. This is not current, but it's still current because we carry it with us. Okay? Okay. So something is, to me, this is something that we're going to have to possibly address in the world. This is world energy. So we're going to have to address this. Possibly, it will come up more and more this week, this Monday through Thursday. Now, granted, energies don't shift. I mean, they don't shift quickly, unless it's Mercury. But anyway, but a lot of times with the energies, they transition. So sometimes the transition can be actually quick. I shouldn't have said they don't. Sometimes it can be quick, but a lot of times they move. That's why when we do our readings, sometimes it's a continuation. Many times it's a continuation of the week before and the week before. But this is something that we might be even recognizing. Like I said, the storm clouds are behind us. Even though it's raining, they are behind us. They are not falling upon us, okay? But it is something that the world needs to kind of move on from. Let's see what the next card is. The King of Swords. Now, I told you that the court cards have underlying energy. So the King's underlying energy is swords. And this is the King of Swords. We talked about what this is. Now, this is someone that has seen and done everything. This is considered, the King of Swords is actually considered the oldest of all the tarot cards, of all the tarot messages. And this is a masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies in us, to some degree. But the King of Swords uses his wisdom. He has seen everything. He has learned a lot. He is very, very objective. The thing is, he's also, I like to think of him as very laser focused, okay? Very much, but yet not necessarily so focused that he doesn't see the other parts of what's going on, but he's able to remove a lot of the noise, a lot of the emotions, and just get down to the facts. Get down to what truly, truly is what matters. A lot of times because we are emotional spirits, I like to think of ourselves as not necessarily bodies with spirits, but spirits with bodies. Okay? So we do have that emotion. We do have a lot of caring. A lot of time our caring clouds our objectivity. So this is about being objective. This is about looking at things very clearly and moving away the emotions. Now, we can be kind, we can be caring, but the King of Swords is very much, this is what needs to be done, very objective energy. Next card. Okay, and that is reversed. So here we have an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities, but this is also strength. This is, this is that we have this, part of this is 2 messages. This is a twofold message. One is we will need strength. The other is we do have the strength. And part of that is us all together raising those vibrations, connecting with our source, connecting with our higher power to continue to keep us strong through this time. But there is also this gentleness. There is also this kindness. So to me, there is some things, we've got a lot of that sword energy. There's some things that have to move on. There's some things that there's some things the world has to move on from. There's some things that the world has to, basically see clearer than what the world is necessarily demonstrating or seeing. There's too much. There is more emotion, so there is a time for clarity coming. And this is about strength. So this would just be, we need to keep on our path. We need to be connecting however we connect and whoever we connect with. Okay? So, and we just need to stay strong during this week. Again, we are entering into Leo season. It's got some wonderfully positive energy, and it's got some just old kind of wonky energy. I know that's my term. We have some wonky energy coming up in Leo season. Okay, so why don't we start our readings? Hello, my Cancers, and happy birthday. Oh my gosh, we're coming to the end of your season, but Leo, oh my gosh, Leo season for you. I mean, all the leaps of faith, new starts, new beginnings, definitely watch. Also, if please watch the introduction to these because Spirit was moving. Spirit was moving. All I can say is Spirit was moving. Lots of messages. Okay. Let's see what we have for my Cancers. Let's see. Oh, let's take the moment, and I'll do it at the end too. But please like, share, subscribe. Click on the, going after some jobs, going after some work. Please click on the bell for notifications. Yeah, very strange. I don't think that I don't think that some of the darker energies like the positivity of our messages. So. Let's get going. Let's see what we have here. But you know what? That's okay. We will persevere. Okay, so first of all, we have the Knight of Ariel. Let's pull 2 more cards. This is reversed. So let's move. Here we go. Knight of Ariel. Knights have the underlying energy of fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is a start. Things are moving for you. Things are moving in a bigger time. The energies are moving. And you just have to, in some ways, yes, you do have to get involved. You still have to do your work. But please try to take a little step to watch and see and appreciate what's happening all around you. Okay? Watch and see because things are shifting. The energies are clearing some things out for you. Now, Ariel is, so again, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and this is, passionate, burning, very determined. Ariel has a lot of earth energy in. It is our Virgo, our Capricorn, it's our Taurus. It's, there's a little bit of a plodding to this, Plodding. It's kind of like steady and steady and steady. Keep steadily moving, but keep steadily moving forward. And it's like that little drop on the rock that keeps dripping. And in the beginning, when you look at it, nothing's happening. And then if you look back, you will see the progress that has been made. So this is continuing with this. There could be a new job with this too, or a new way of income, or money coming in also with this. Okay? Okay. So we have trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. Enjoy this. Enjoy the energies. There is so much to accomplish. So it's not to say that you're going to just kind of like coast into this. No, you still have to do your work. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Next card. The Empress. Oh, I love this. See, this is the start. This is happening for you now. Just let it happen. It doesn't all come in one pack. It doesn't come all in one package. It doesn't come in, it's not like the UPS driver or FedEx or, whoever does the, package delivery, but the Empress is moving, and the Empress is moving universal energy all around you. Now, threes, again, I talk about what the threes are in the introduction. So there is some strong celestial type of universal energy going on. I like to think of the Empress. The Empress has the feminine energy of the universe, the feminine gifting, the feminine. I see what you've been going through. Now let me interject here. You have to kind of, this is hard. You have to step out of this part. So while you still have to do your part as the earthly being that you are, you have to step out and let the universe, because there's also that spiritual being. So you have to step out and let the spiritual energy work its way through too. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it does, because it makes sense to me. So Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger. So you could be hearing some news about, pathways opening, choices happening, things moving in a bigger and when I say in a more universal celestial type of manner. I know, a little redundancy there, sorry, but it is time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. And those two match up. This is like your earthly movement. This is like your spiritual movement. Your last card here, the Wheel, and this is definitely about movement. It is about movement here. So we have that. Okay, so 310, definitely look these up. And again, I talk about that, how to do that in the beginning. So definitely look them up. They are popping at me. 310 has a definite message for you. So we have the 1. 1 is new beginnings, new start. 0 is universal source, God energy. We have a 10. 10 is transitioning from something that held you to something that's possibly freeing you. Now, this is Archangel Jeremiah. Not too real sure what, sorry, Jeremiah. I know, but anyway, we won't go there. Don't want to, there's the saying, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Anyway, so here we go. This is about new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. And the wheel, think about the wheel. And also, too, something with the wheels coming, it's like, the invention of the wheel. Things changed dramatically, so we think, so we believe, when the wheel was invented. Okay, so there's something big happening with this wheel. Okay, let's go on. I like it already for you. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. 2 cards have fallen out, and if 3 cards have fallen out. Nothing is reversed here, but they fell out. So that has some big stuff to it too. First card, 7 of water, decisions. Complex. They're not easy decisions, but decisions based upon this movement. So there could be some choices you have presented to you that you have to make some decisions upon. Remember, 7s have that divine umbrella. It's a divine guidance. We do what we can do, and then, the source kind of said, yeah, we're taking over here. And especially since you have the Empress. So universal kind of intervention. Sometimes it pushes our choices ahead and kind of says, yeah, we're behind you. Sometimes it says, oh, we didn't really want you to go that way. Okay, so this is about decisions. Complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Let's see what we have here. The High Priestess. Okay, now, you are the moon baby. You are the moon child. There is, you need to really, really pay attention to the cycles of the moon. We are in the new moon to the full moon. That's meaning that it's waxing, getting bigger. That's a time for you to create, for you to manifest, for you to ask and request. This is Archangel Heniel. I bring up the angels' names. I hope that you're writing these down. I hope you're writing down the numbers too. But because there's something about the angels. They don't always come out in all the readings. So call upon them. They're basically kind of saying, hey, you need some help. We're here for you. Okay? So again, we have 2. 2 is about decision. So crossroads, Do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's also coming together. There's also an agreement happening with this too. So even though you have the decisions, there's an agreement in which way you need to go. The high priest is highly intuitive, highly, the messages, meditate, pray, however that is, take time. You don't have to just rush into your decisions. I know it says to stop procrastinating. Well, part of this is when you're asking for advice, when you are trying to get those messages in. That's not procrastinating. That is getting your intel, okay? That is kind of saying, hey, help me here. But, okay. Listen to your intuition. You know things more. A lot of times it's your head that keeps you from moving forward, but your gut's saying you need to do this, and your head stops you. And then afterwards you're like, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay. Next card. The Lovers. An emotional energy here, a very emotional commitment, emotional healing at the same time. So now we have 7, 2, and 6. Yeah, those definitely, your numbers are just jumping for you. So please check these out. Now, sometimes you want to check them out individually. Sometimes you want to just do the 7, 2, 6 type of energy. 6 has the number of man. It is the things that you put into this. But there is an emotional commitment here. It could be to a partnership. It could be to an agreement. But there is an emotional commitment coming for you. And now it could be something with relationships, and that could be, relationships are always about work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, romantic, family, or home. Okay, so there's also an agreement coming. There's also healing with this. Okay, so, because Archangel Raphael, one of the angels that I know more about, Raphael is all about bringing healing and connecting for that healing. But it's not always the way you want it, because I know some of my Cancers are very much, oh, means this. No. It's not meaning that. But there is some healing here. There is some healing, and you need to work with that a little bit more so. Okay. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. So decisions, again, good health. Okay. Now let's go on and see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Cancers. Yeah. Spirit has been really well, you're my first reading because, you're my birthday people. You're my birthday season. But it's been very strong here. Lots of things. So definitely make sure the numbers, the 310 really, really pops. And then the 726, it doesn't mean that it's not popping. It just means that this one's flying out here. It just means there's something they want to say too. Here we go. What crystal or energy for my Cancers? Fluorite. Okay. Now, the thing that's coming out here to me is the getting organized. But fluorite is all about personal protection, getting organized, or a cloak. It's also about cooperation. So if you have that, you may want to carry it with you. You may want to just kind of put it at your bedside. A lot of times this energy is really good when you are sleeping and you're a little bit more open to the positive energies about this. Okay? Big stuff, big week for you. Lots of things happening in the universe for you. Okay? Okay. So let's kind of clear that away a little bit. So my Cancers, please remember, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. It's very important because, yeah, there's something that's a little bit blocking here. So we need to really push that block away. Anyway, my Cancers, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.